Welcome to Pure Soul Alchemy. I'm Gabriella Espinosa, and I'll be taking us through a psychic surgery treatment for the next 20 minutes. It's most beneficial if you can turn down the volume, lay down, and close your eyes while receiving this treatment. Pure Soul Alchemy is a transmission of advanced bioenergy operations. Through my perception and vocalization of the inner energetic grid, we are opened in ways which allow these technologies to come through into our physical reality and enact change on your behalf. Allow your mind to relax into the words and phrases that come through and try not to focus too much on meaning or interpretation. And you can notice any attempts by your mind to try to hold on or grasp on to some of the concepts and just simply let go and relax into the transmission. And if you fall asleep, that's really good. It's quite helpful to replay the session often. This will take your healing farther. And please do click the subscribe and please do share this so that more people can find my work and benefit from it. So, in this world where just about everything seems to be trying to pull your attention outward, now more than ever, we need to be reaching inward and cultivating the deep, nourishing relationship with our true self. Everything goes smoother, everything goes better, and you're more deeply connected within. Fear, doubt, stress, worry dissipate quickly. Life takes on a sacred, exquisite quality. You have way more understanding of why people behave as they do. And of course, you have way better understanding of why you behave as you do. And then you also have more compassion to hold space for yourself and others. This rises exponentially. So, in our session today, we will be initiating alchemy operations to support your journey to deepening into your heart, which is your gateway to divine cherish. It's your gateway to the love from the divine. So, now go ahead and recline or lay down, closing your eyes, slowing your breath, and we will begin. Connecting with our divine physical and non-physical intelligence to align completely with our own core essence, aligning with the fundamental and essential aspects of ourselves, aligning with the earth, sun, moon, with the celestial skies, with our own inherent creator self, and aligning with our right placement in existence. The purest healing source within us is our own deepest aspect. We agree to serve as our own healing agent and to serve from and as our own ultimate inner counsel, the all that I am. We now invoke, welcome, receive our beloved Mother, Father, God to exact their loving, divine, blessed grace directly into our healing proceedings today. Great. We're going to do a healing for malplaced or misplaced identity streams. We're doing a clearing here on this. Fortuitous interplay with that which rocks your world. That's what I'm hearing. I'm just reporting. Fortuitous interplay with that which rocks your world, lights your fire, inspires. Divine placement adjustment. Serious life learning upgrade, individuality repair, great, and contingencies resetting, acclimating to higher grade points, rejuvenation here, fortuitous reserves, accumulation, containment, and accessibility and activation. So there's a lot going on with that one. power potential, replay, individuality, sight point, initiation, aspect, repair here, triumphant, reconnection, true base, lower intestinal, adjustment, and accessibility, the intelligence from the lower intestinal region, accessibility upgrade, in true divine order. Let's do a clearing for compensatory anchors. Let's clear where there has shock that has been inlaid before and that has turned around or orientation. We're still working in the lower intestines and your essence and intelligence here and divine access here. So orientation that has been disturbed, displaced due to shock, trauma, interesting, industrial grade revenue adjustment. Still working on the lower intestines, the input and the receptivity of your lower intestines, and clearing, of course, a shock point held there. It's being held on to really strongly, really firmly. So there's almost like a grasping, like, I need this. I need to hold on to this shock fear. It's not exactly the shock and fear, but it's an orientation and constellation, being constellated around it, like as if that keeps you safe or I need it for my survival. There's all these notions, ideas, beliefs that are responsible for the grasping on here. So we're clearing for all of this and bringing in a boost for your system to recognize that there is a better way, there is a higher way, and not having to grasp on to shock-based orientation, which severely limits perspective flow and divine ordering, access, perception, and flow. Higher self quality, indirect implementation, and course correction amplitude. Higher self implementation. Great. So we're going to now turn over to the downloaded healing points I get ahead of time. Personal perception increasing, incompatibility with divine order. Stronger life seed, dedication to nourishment with care from yourself, along with higher frequency love radiation, radiance. Course correction amplitude repair here. Optimizing your receptivity capacity of all that is good and loving. Restoring your receptivity capacity here on this. Correction course amplitude repair. New style of living from within the heart space as opposed to external. Optimizing your discriminatory processes for letting in goodwill from angelic and benevolent positive beings, as well as your innate inner benevolence. So an area-wide discard is happening, discarding of that which is not benevolent, loving, kind, compassionate, that which is not in true alignment with your being. discarding, elemental space opening widely. We're doing a discarding of areas that have been hanging out in deception, clearing disreputable anchorings, communication of divine sorts, optimization, true heart resolve for finding the best, most optimal way to support and be supported by love radiance. Divinity radiance. And this can come to you through others, from animals, from trees, nature, via your own expanded heart. Plus more of your divinity senses, divinity sensory apparatus. Willingness to take the leap into the process of letting go of that which has blocked your liberating love reception. So we're working here on your willingness, your capacity to see that letting go of these blocks to love is for the best, for your best, and for the best of the world, of others. Higher placement energy body resequencing. Higher alchemy wave form reset. Industry wide area adjustment. Discovery of heartfelt desire for a better way, as well as its activation. This involves the letting go of the lesser ways that have been instilled and solidified over time due to practicing them over and over again for long periods of time. Great. So let's bring in a boost for this letting go of these lesser ways, lower vibration orientations and choices. True heart, higher wave, distinguishing form, reconstellation, clearing a heartedness from the past, blockages from this, and overlays from this, clearing this now. And once again, opening your receptivity so you're receiving this as deeply as possible. Distinguishing between love lost and new love in new forms. Great. So we're opening your capacity to perceive and then receive new love in new forms from new directions, from optimal sources. And at the same time, recovering and reclaiming the shelved, forgotten, pure innocence aspects of your childhood and young adult self. So these aspects that were alive and kicking when you were 5, 6, 17, 21, 24. And just to be clear, we're not recovering and reconnecting with the pain. We're healing it. The pain that happened back in those times that shut you off from yourself back in those times. So we're doing a healing there and a recovery, a recuperation, reclaiming, reinvigoration, revivification, vivification. 6, 12, 21, 25-year-old selves. Awakening heart amplitude from these time points in time, recovering them, recovering of yourself, your full self, your deeper self, deepening into your natural ability to love and be loved, to see and receive love from all directions, in all situations, even the tough ones, even the challenging ones. This also helps to amp up and boost your truth barometer. So necessary in these times because there's so much untruth flowing, even from so-called reputable sources, or they seem like they care and want the best for you. I'm talking about like politicians, news sources, social media influencers, all that stuff. Yeah, so really boosting that love intelligence within you, within your heart, liberating your heart so it can work at its fullest capacity, so that it will steer you in the right directions and steer you away from the wrong directions. The wrong directions are the ones that are screaming the loudest right now, who are get most airtime on movies, on newscasts, on YouTube so-called information shows. I mean, untruth is just flowing from every direction. So we really need our heart working full throttle so that truth barometer is active. And you'll find that you're basically watching like almost nothing once your truth barometer kicks in. You don't want to, you're not attracted to lies anymore. And that is precious. So really, really, really opening that heart space for receiving. And that opens the heart space for giving too, giving from a place of purity and love wisdom. Powerful reclaiming and recovery of this superpower that we are. We are this. It just gets overlaid and misdirected and confused. So that is the alchemy operations. That's where the alchemy operations are working right now. Deleting distressing, distracting stories, histories of love denied, of love unwelcomed, of love unrequited, of a love abandoned. Deleting the automatic overlay of these onto current and present day situations. These stories and histories of love suppressed, denied, obscured, taken away, deleting the hyper-referencing of these love traumas, which interferes with the full flow of loving and being loved. It interferes with your full love capacity. The automatic replays over and over again. Well, when I was 14, I loved this puppy and it went away. So I can't ever love again. Just stuff like that. It may seem small and insignificant, but it packed a powerful punch to the heart and the heart's uh, operational capacity and willingness. Massive clearing here, eliminating the distortion of prior love lost, love shocked, love trauma. and full recovery, and now initiating a healing and a deep, full recovery of the path to your own heart, to your own being. That's where you are. This is the best, most wonderful relationship and most important relationship for you to cultivate now more than ever. Opening, receiving the divine, pure love of God, of blessed grace, of that which is sacred and has absolutely zero conditions, zero strings attached. There's no need to earn or work for it. It just is, and you just get to receive it, all of the time. So we're now bringing our session to a close in love, light, gratitude, and blessings. Thank you so much for tuning into Pure Soul Alchemy. If you would like to make a donation, there is a link in the description below. Please visit my library page on my website for more in-depth bioenergy treatment sessions. And I highly recommend that you play this session at least one more time, and this will deepen the effects of your healing and take it further. And if you would like to schedule your own one-on-one personal Pure Soul Alchemy session, please go to the appointments page on my website, www.puresoulalchemy.com. Thank you so much, and we will see you next time.